Voyaging Satyr, no Leafcrown Dryad outside of pick 1, pack 1.
Oh man, this looks pretty solid from here though. Like,
Yeah.
Right. I just need to make a cut,
Cut a
and
piece of top end maybe, or
the Battlemaster, perhaps.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. He's really exciting with like Feral Invocation, Spear Point, Nylia's, but that's the
you end up
only
having
thing.
to work so hard. Like every other threat that we have is a threat on its own.
You could target him with Portent of Betrayal, or you could.
Oh.
Yeah, that's another way to give him haste. Yes.
Amazing.
No wait,
That's-
this deck has a Nessian Asp, therefore we are good.
Yeah, we have
I'm
a-
happy with it.
We can also
We-
make
we
that
have-
Nessian Asp pretty goddamn large. So that's good. I like that.
We also have we're dual wielding, tri wielding.
Yeah, the bow
we
and the
we
hammer.
use the we use the hammer with our hands, and we use the bow with our feet.
Well, yeah, we
No,
took...
no, no. You could be like the upgraded warrior from Fire Emblem, who has like axe and bow as his thing. It's
Right,
like,
right, right.
Yeah.
We just have a feat
That's
for
tough.
this at some point.
Actually, it's like we're like a home gym. We have the bowflex and we have the barbell. Yeah, we get buff at the end of the day.
we
with
got
our
the
body.
mini putt-putt, and
I like Team Bowflex. Sounds
With a
good to me.
bow on top.
let's take a look at what color looks like. It looks like green is slightly more,
Yeah,
not by much, but green edges out on the 9th land, it looks like.
that's what I was thinking. Just because it has more double costs mostly.
Yeah. There's like, oh, I've got the hammer for double red, but I've got the bow for double green, so...
Yeah, and frankly, bow is better earlier, and then hammer gets better when you keep drawing lands.
Well, I would love to play the hammer on 3, though, because, like, hammer on 3 makes every drop past that a turn early.
True.
Like, hammer on 3 into Borderland Minotaur on 4 is a turn of acceleration on Borderland Minotaur's ability to do things on the board. But yeah, this looks like it. 18 creatures, and let's see, Lightning Strike, Feral Invocation, Bow, Hammer, Portent of Betrayal, and then just creatures.
Creatures! I
Sounds
love
gruel to me,
creature.
except we have one combat trick and one piece of bird. Gruel!
Crush them!
We just, crush them. Everything will be fine. Add basics. Suggestatron agrees.
Ooh, the robot agrees.
Yeah, I've made the cards very huge, so the font on Hammer of Perforos and Bow compared to non-bestow or like weird sparkly cards is slightly different.
These super enchanto cards like the bestowers and the weapons have the different font. Like they have a sans serif font. I want to say that's like the basic
That's
MS
weird.
Word font.
Nothing about the cards themselves necessitates that. Does
Right, it's only on the cards that are enchantments.
If you zoom in, it goes away too. I think. Like it seemed to when you were just doing
Yeah,
it.
it goes back to...
Did that same thing happen for Miracles? I don't remember it happening for Miracles.
Well, I can pull up...
You could pull up the collection.
collection cards, looking for set. We want Avacyn Restored. Let's make things really huge. Yeah. Miracles have the same. You see Banishing Stroke here as compared to Archangel's text.
Mmm.
Huh.
You
So it's
called
just
it.
whenever they do something nutty with the top area.
They just like
mess
forget
that
how
up.
to put that font on there normally.
Like,
But it doesn't happen to Planeswalkers.
we'd better set these apart somehow.
Yeah, because like the card, the like back
A card frame.
frame, yeah, card frame is different on Miracles, so that they would stand out. cool. We have a Gruul deck.
Mmm.
I ended up with 2 of the things I wanted going into the draft happened. I didn't want to be in a third color, and I didn't want to be in green-black. I've been in green-black.
I was
Whereas I would have happily picked the Farikis Mender when it came around really late.
Yep.
I'd be like, oh,
Now we're in the
sweet.
third color, and here, yeah.
Yes.
I know.
Flash a mound, get Crack War Caller in there, call it Jund, be like,
Look at the
Yeah.
war color.
We got Burnished Heart. We can do anything.
I don't need any bikers. Get these guys out of here. Farikis Mender.
Life starts on 3.
Like, life does start on 3. We got God equipment on 3.
Yeah.
Sure. It's quite a light.
I like that with bow. Bow's a really good answer to just things that are flying.
One moment.
We've got the bow, we've got the asp. We have shredding winds of the board.
Yep. Hunt the Hunter actually looks like a reasonable sideboard card here. Oh,
Yeah.
another
out of
card that
all-
didn't appear. Time to Feed.
Oh, Time to Feed.
Like that's
Our
something this
deck
deck
would
would really like.
It would really like friggin' Time to
Oh
Feed.
no! Oh no! We do have ways of gaining life in the deck. Never mind.
Bow.
Nihilate's Disciple and no bow.
We have two. Nylea's pretty good at gaining life, apparently.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I was
Much
I was
as a-
afraid for a second there. I'm like, oh, no, the deck can't gain life. We're gonna lose.
Threpster, yeah, I think I would take that play given the option. Like, sack Hedonist on turn 3, put a creature in the grave to make Nemesis Immortals cost 5, just slam it down. Like, yo, here's my turn 3 5/5.
Yeah, I would also do that because it's turn 3/5/5 that immediately dies to something.
Well, the removal in this set is...
Yeah, it's like 5 is hard to kill.
Well, like-
No, I would be on board if he were a 3/5.
to make him
Like
perfect.
nothing can kill that. But
Well,
Hey,
on turn
what-
3, nothing can kill a 5/5 because Vanquish the Foul costs 6.
I
Yeah,
can only
that's-
think of one in the entire set, and it's a rare. Pure's
there's-
Downfall.
there's Chained to the Rocks too, but it's also a rare.
I guess,
Oh, it trained
like,
rocks.
Divine Verdict is the most likely way he would die early.
Probably.
And that would even kill the 3/5, so...
Yeah, I mean, a perfect creature is still a creature.
Yeah. Sadly, it's not like... Look, it's
They
not
are-
like a 3/5 hexproof or something. Because once you add hexproof, you don't need it to be the perfect creature anymore.
Oh, that's why that Sphinx is the perfect creature. Because it has fake hexproof.
If need
That
be.
That card is really legit.
Yeah, that's why I
though.
first picked it. That's also why I regretted it.
E-
Drove that dude
The
in a
trap.
double gainsay deck. What the
Oh,
hell?
my lord. Double
I still
gainsay.
remember that.
Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Drive that jalopy on down the road.
I got hated out. What can I say?
I've got
It
news for
happens.
you about our round 1 opponent.
Oh no.
Oh, did we
Building
we
Wind
draw
of
the-
Time.
draw the time machine?
We're,
Enjoy your victory.
our opponent has an
Oh.
80-card deck. That would be 45 picks plus basic land.
Mm.
It is
Well,
most-
would you like to play
Well-
first?
I didn't even
Oh
think
man,
about this hand because, for one, this hand's actually quite good. The 4 lands,
I hope-
British Heart. The most likely happenstance here is that our opponent is going to sit here for 10 minutes, and then we win.
yep. If he was a braver man than I, he would pilot that deck.
I had a friend who, a while back, there were, you know how every once in a while very old queues will appear on Magic Online? Like,
Yeah.
there was the Innistrad. The Innistrad draft wasn't an old one, but it took quite a while to actually go.
Yeah.
One of my friends was sitting waiting for a Champions of Kamigawa draft queue to fire. And after about an
Ooh.
hour of sitting in the queue, he was just like, okay, whatever, fine. I'm going to, like, go down the street to the gas station, and I'll be right back. I'll just sit in the queue, because why? Why not? He ended up being gone for about 20 minutes, came back with an auto-built deck.
Oh no!
Did he pilot it or did he
He
just
piloted
sweep?
it. I think he got a win. Not a match win, but he took a game.
That is great. Champions.
Okay. Oh, that was quick.
He just concede. Mm,
Wait, does the connectivity backdate for like minutes of not being there for?
Well, that was
other
a
reasons?
concession
That
of
can't
game
be right.
one.
yeah, that's probably him conceding and then sideboarding to make a deck.
Right.
That
So
is
he's got
miserable.
3 minutes to build a deck if that's what he's doing.
Oh,
Like,
I see.
I think that was him conceding the game. Let me.
He hasn't conceded the match yet.
Okay, he's got a 40. Okay, he has a 40 card deck this time. Okay, he's here.
All right, all right. So we start a
Okay.
game up.
We start a game
I-
up and probably a card down. Looking at this hand,
I appreciate our opponent's guts.
'cause this is not a hand.
I have yet to see it. Oh. Hmm.
No creatures, mulligan.
Yeah.
Yeah, mullet. Shove it back.
Turn
Yeah,
three
you could
stone. Turn 3 Stone Shock Giant. Turn 4 Feral Invocation on Stone Shock Giant.
Well, I'll play that hand.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm in.
Instead of crushing our opponent for not building a deck, let's just crush him with a giant creature.
Did he seriously build a deck in like 2 minutes? Like no time at all?
I hope so.
It took him like 30 seconds.
God.
He must have just been like, okay, pick every black card in the pack. I have a gray merchant. Oh. He's blue. I'm wrong.
Nah, we'll see what he's got going on. I'm really liking this hand though. Here we've got no, he's got black.
Oh. Oh. This is the Raffle Man. Well, he doesn't have Ashiok, so he couldn't have made that deck.
Well, he doesn't have
Well,
our
He doesn't have.
Ashiok.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he doesn't have our Ashiok.
Oh, what? Those chances are so slim. As for me
Also, Ashiok is not all that great.
Yee. Okay, it may not have caught up, but he just played Vaporkin into Ordeal of Thassa.
ooh, he's got the aggro crag on.
I think
But
I
does
need to
his
respond in kind.
Yeah, is his aggro crag better than ours?
Because I have the ability to play Nessie and Asp here on turn 3.
Just want to eat the Vaporkin?
Well, if Vaporkin goes up to 4/3 and would be eaten. Without
That's
the
what I mean.
trick.
The
Yeah.
snake would eat it.
Well, first things first. Swing for 2.
Yeah. Got your choices of 4/5s or 5/4s.
Yeah, I'm just gonna jump the Asp out.
Jump the snake.
And hope for no, like, grip tide out of our opponent.
Oh, that would be.
Return Phalanx, okay. Vaporkin, okay, none. It did not occur.
Neato. Yeah, this guy is going aggro. That's kind of weird. in those colors.
Ooh.
Oh man!
Oh,
Ooh.
So we drew both of our flying answers.
I'm
Like,
yeah. I'm gonna.
um,
I'm rolling with the bow here.
yeah.
get it down. That way, next turn you can go like land Nessian Courser bow activation.
Yeah. Or because I want to kill the Vaporkin that has Ordeal as quickly as possible to prevent like a trick from getting
Yeah.
Nessian Asp out of there, but
Nah.
nice Vaporkins. Target practice.
Vaporkins are a compelling reason to do blue aggro, though.
It's true. Welkin Turn has treated me well in the past.
Vaporkin is even better, because in Zendikar you had the real risk of getting beaten back.
Yeah.
Like, in Theros, people are going to take a while to get going, or you'll be able to, like, bounce their one hero or whatever.
Alright. So
That plan.
Oh,
let's pull
there's
up
land.
the bow here. We got the bow abilities. I'm going to play a land here. 2 damage to target creature with flying. Hey, how's it going? You are that creature. Alright. It's gone.
He's dead.
Oh man, we just dealt with 2 of his cards on 0. Ah. Well, maybe 1. Maybe. Like, Satyr Hedonist. Yeah, because Nessian Asp held it back. Satyr Hedonist was the card that we spent.
So the question is, does the snake swat in?
Well, black tricks basically don't exist. Like what, he has...
It's the boon
I get Death
of...
Touch on the attack, too.
Yeah,
There's
but-
nothing here that...
Also, I mean, I can take the hit from Vaporkin. Like,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Right.
there's not a lot of blue
We
tricks.
can kill
though,
it, we can gain life back. Gruul crush him, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to go crush him.
Yeah, let's crush him with our 4/5 death touch we played on turn 3. Yeah.
Portent of
Yeah,
Betrayal.
but my point there is that black tricks don't do anything, and the blue tricks would have been better if he had played them already. Like the Grip
Yeah.
Tide, the Voyage's End.
So, making this attack here, Nessian Corsar can just get pumped by Bo if he tries to make the 1-for-1 trade.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also have Feral Invocation as Trick 2 up my sleeve.
Oh, good lord.
Tricks. We are a Gruul deck. I guess having tricks on board helps with that.
Right? Not only is it's not only tricks on board, it's tricks on board, tricks in hand. Like,
Like we're holding our one of our only tricks in hand, but we have tricks on board forever. Mm.
I might
So maybe
do
it was something more like he did the draft himself and then disconnected for the build and got an auto build that way.
That would be sad.
That's more likely to be true as well.
There's just no way that he built that whole deck in like 0 minutes.
Well, do you want to gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 life? Just
Post combat, maybe.
that's what I was thinking.
Looks like not, because he wants to block here, so I'm going to go ahead and put a 1/1 counter on my guy, so I win. Oh, I guess I could have gone for lethal, but...
What, you mean Portent his guy?
Ooh, he actually had a Grip Tide, so good, not going for lethal. Yeah.
So now do you put the pants on the snake? To make next turn kill him no matter what? Or not
Just
no
to
matter what?
spend the mana?
Sure.
Because if he doesn't play another creature, he's dead to Portent of Betrayal, if you do
And
that.
if he does play another creature, he's dead to Portent of Betrayal.
Yeah.
So...
And again, I guess he's dead damage does it anyways.
Yeah. So, okay, then I guess I am fine that I didn't, because I thought about going with Bo to go for lethal on Asp, but if I would have done that, Grip Tide would have made me look like a chump. Hero's Downfall!
Ooh!
Makes me look like a chump there. Hey.
That's a good top deck, buddy.
And hilariously enough, Returned Phalanx is the only creature that he could like possibly have. That means he isn't just dead to Portent
Right.
of Betrayal. Wow.
So let's top deck Flame Strike and
Yeah,
murder this man.
I still don't like our opponent's chances of pulling this out. Like, he basically absolutely needs Grey Merchant to come down just to stay alive, and even that isn't really going to do it.
Well, the moment he plays another creature, I'm going to Portent it and he'll lose.
Yeah.
I cannot Portent the Returned Phalanx because I do not have the blue to activate the damn thing.
Yeah.
I bet the unicorn's looking pretty good now, huh?
Yeah.
Although you could portent it just to get rid of a blocker and then just crush him.
Oh, that's greedy.
I would.
Don't do that. Don't spend the card on that.
You okay? I
He
like
is at
winning the
1.
game.
Is it 1 here at 12? You like winning the game so much that you're willing to do bad plays to do it.
Right, like if I Portent the guy, like, yeah, cool, it could immediately win me the game that turn. If he has Griptide, Voyages, and even something as simple as Lash of the Whip would, or like Lost in a Labyrinth or something stupid like that would just, prevent. I guess Lost in a Labyrinth wouldn't be enough, but
Yeah.
Frika's Cure. Okay, that's enough damage to kill off Stone Shock Giant.
Beyond the plus, even?
It has 3 on
okay.
it, so, yep.
Man, that's kind of rough.
Again, all I need for him is for him to actually tap out for a real creature, and then I feel fine on this. Lash of the Whip also answers my guy.
Okay. His top deck mode is pretty good, and he has all those cards that made that play bad.
That's all right.
I
Here
was
comes the
talking about.
hammer.
Okay, no hammer, but I can just drop Nessian Corsair and...
Ooh,
a
and
creature.
Portent it? And Portent your own guy?
Oh my god! Yes!
Oh, you're willing to? Oh, he's tapped
He's
out.
tapped out.
He's tapped out. Do it. Yes.
Oh, we can fight now! This is how
Sure.
cool.
Haste.
Yes.
Exaxes.
I can Portent of Betrayal any creature.
That treacherous Nessian Corsair.
I'm pleased by that.
Okay, good. Yeah, 4 mana, sorcery. Give target creature haste. Okay, cool.
I'm glad the guy with the 30-second deck put up such a valiant effort, though.
Well, yeah, I mean, he was fighting pretty hard for game 1.
Yeah. Well, that finishes that pretty quickly.
So we've destroyed the opponent who had all of the removal.
Yeah, that's
Griptide,
that is,
Lash of the Whip, Freak is Cure. Yeah.
and freaking Hero's Downfall.
Hero's Downfall.
The kill anything in the set card.
Get you.
Like, how could he possibly kill this Nessian asp on, how limited mana he... Oh.
Murder!
Just murder! Okay. Good.
So, I believe maybe who was it in the chat said he was probably the Shipwreck Singer deck. That would be reasonable.
Yeah, I think that was, logical.
Yeah, we did see a Shipwreck Singer pass. And good lord, that thing is nutty.
It is. I love it.
Ah! Come hither into my wall of
Hey.
beef.
That deck is the deck that really likes Returned Phalanx, because even of all the bonkers cards my Shipwreck Singer deck had, Returned Phalanx did the most work.
My apologies, Mighty Dictron. It was you that mentioned the Shipwreck Singer. Okay. I'm pulling up a specific card. Oh my god, is it not here? I never drafted... Oh, I'm in the wrong core. Aha.
This is 14, buddy.
Give me 13. Did I never draft 13? Okay, well, that's fixable. I just want one card.
This is important.
This is very important. There it is. Murder!
Yep, straight up murder.
Hey, if we had played our Ashiok, we would have looked like super chumps to that. 'Cause
Oh
Murder
no!
Murder is such
Destroyer
a good.
Planeswalker!
Woo! Hero's Downfall is actually something like a $16 card in current standard
Well, it's really good.
as murder
It's-
because it is a card that isn't dead against the control decks as a kill spell.
It also
Whoa, that's kind of
kills.
nuts.
It
Hey,
kills
hold on a
Jace
sec.
the
I have
Jace
to look at
Jace.
my. I have to look at my things. I think I had a murder in my.
Well, not murder, Hero's Downfall.
Well, yes,
Yeah, yes.
but I know what you mean.
But
I
yeah,
forget if we had that or not. I think we did.
I don't know, but it is definitely like in current standard. It's one of the cards that jumped very heavily after the last Pro Tour. Master of Waves was another one. Night Veil
yeah.
Spectre, another.
Yeah, the
And
Spectre.
Master of Waves doesn't surprise me at all with that. Okay,
That
I
card-
did not open a Hero's Downfall.
Yeah.
That's
Ma-
a little bit surprising.
Master of Waves makes no goddamn sense.
Why is that?
The blue card gets to make pile of pikers. I don't know.
It offends my sensibilities a little bit.
It has-
Where does Blue get an army like that?
Blue gets an army and protection from red on it too.
Protection from red I can accept a little more because of the oldie opponent colors get pro from each other occasionally.
That is true. And I think it was one of those like last minute, yo, we need this card to be better against
Hold on.
X in
Hold
standard.
the phone. I'm gonna be right back.
Okay. I'm holding the phone right now.
So yes, there is a card called the Murder King. I wish he was better.
I like
He's
him.
I like him, but in limited, he would be so good if Portent of Betrayal was just threatened. It didn't cost 4, because then you could have that deck, which that deck is so good. It's so good.
Okay, I was not actually looking through all of my Theros things from the pre-release because Medibot and I did a two-headed giant event, so he has the other half of the cards, and we had to put them into like piles. So I'm pretty sure that my Hero's Downfall is there. Moreover, I know for a fact that I am missing some cards from this pile because the Demigod of Harpies. What is that?
The Apparent Overlord.
Yeah,
This one right here.
that guy.
Yep.
Yeah, Borant Overlord. He's not there either. So I know for a fact that I have one of those because I picked black. The Path of Black.
The Path of Greed. Which would be the Path of Greed?
Black.
Black
'Cause
because
the
they
god-
literally have greed.
The
No,
god literally says greed on it.
Multicolor with no fixing.
That is probably more true.
That's
Also,
the Path of Agreed.
highlight Midomai the Ageless. I want everyone to see how he is fucking creepy with his man face on a... He just looks like a guy. He doesn't look like a Sphinx.
Oh, the Sphinx
He looked-
one?
Yeah, the Sphinx mythic. His face just creeps me out. Look at him. It looks like
don't-
it looks like somebody who like writes fantasy novels.
No, it looks like the Hagrid from Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could just like draw the rest of him in and be like, oh, it's Hagrid.
He just
with
did
the-
some wizard stuff. Okay.
Yeah, he's just like transmuting himself or whatever.
He loved being the wilds man so much. He was turned into a Sphinx. Even man.
I forgot that Underworld Cerberus existed. Hey,
That's why I pulled
He's
it up.
a-
It was the mythic that I was looking at, and I was like, wait a minute. This is...
huh?
It's a really cool card. I like him.
Honestly, like, every time I see it played, it somehow backfires.
That is
I mean,
that's the Rakdos plan, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that third line of text seems to backfire on it a lot, though being, like, unblockable on a 6/6 is really good.
Yeah, being like Pathraiser of freaking Ulamog
Yeah.
or Big Furry Monster.
Also, Stormbreath Dragon right there. It's a card I wish I would have been able to play.
Stormbreath Dragon still commands a high price in current standard as well. Basically, because for decks that were playing Thundermaw Hellkite, this was the card
Yeah.
they're like, they're pull out 4 out and put
Also-
4 of these in.
I really like the art on it too, like the way the dragon looks. With his
Yeah,
like
he's very-
Yeah, he's got a
Salamander.
salamander body rather than the generic like lion body that they put on most dragons.
Yeah, if I go to like M14 Dragon,
like literal Shivan dragon has the.
there's
At least he's got the
Scourge
little
of
baby
Valkus.
arms, so. Yep, Scourge of Valkus.
Scourge of Valkus is so upsetting.
Oh, he's got a scale horse, scale horseman.
Yeah.
That's,
Here,
that's what-
please play a whole bunch of dragons.
That's,
Dragon deck.
that scale horse also is a bit deceptive because that guy looks like a 2/2, and then that Scourge of Valkus rates a 4/4, being about 30 times the size of a 2/2.
Mm-hmm. Where's just Shivan proper? Shivan proper has got kind of a long body. It goes off.
He's got the little baby arms. That makes me appreciate it.
the picture.
Shivan Dragon looks happy.
Yeah,
Like
he does.
he's loving life.
He's a
So many people in Magic card art are all serious all the time. They're like, it's fight now. But like, Fire Drinker Satyr.
This man,
Hey!
he is the happiest dude.
Yo, what up?
I got some fire. You want some?
You want to drink it? Yeah, Jackal Pup's back, baby. I got eyebrows this time.
I like him.
He is in a set full of 1-mana 2/1s. He's a pretty good one.
Right. Scourge of Valkus was like a mythic that was kind of a continuation of when they printed Thundermaw Hellkite, trying to make like a dragon that was actually constructed playable. And Thundermaw Hellkite was. It was a dragon, like Shivan Dragon isn't actually really a good enough card to play in most constructed formats.
It's way too slow.
Whereas Thundermaw Hellkite, if I pull up M13, is definitely. And that was like kind of supposed to be like a continuation there. Scourge of Valkus is also not really good enough because it wants you to like play a bunch of dragons.
It's a deck that it's a card that asks you to put dragon whelps in your deck, which
But I think they figured that dragons fit better on 5 if they want them to actually be like played and constructed. And that's where Scourge of Valkus comes in. Shivan Dragon's in the core set because it's Shivan Dragon. It's been in the core
Yeah,
set.
nowadays creatures at the 6 and above cost have to be what do you call them? Titans.
Let me pull up examples of creatures at the 6 and above that are like playable creatures at that mana cost due to them just being absurd as hell.
I wanna
Gisela, Blade of Goodnight, Grizzle.
Now hold on. There was an archetypical 7-mana creature from New Phyrexia that was definitely playable.
Elish Norn.
Yeah,
Elish freaking Norn.
the Praetors or whatever their names were.
Yep.
Did any of the Praetors beside Elish Norn get played? Because Vornklex is right there, and that's a fucking buster card.
Vornklex, I don't think there was much in constructed.
Not
Yeah,
constructed.
like,
I mean, he
he
makes
was-
it into Elder, and he is a nuisance.
Jin Gataxis actually for a full year was in Reanimator decks.
Oh yeah.
Ah,
Something about
Reanimator.
making your opponent discard their hand.
Yeah. Also, so you reanimate them, you draw 7. You basically have like a Force of Will or 2 in your hand if you're playing Legacy, and if not, you have a full hand to redo it again next turn. However, he got outclassed by Grizzlebrand, who I just pulled up earlier.
Yeah, the Grizzard.
Yeah.
Does much of the same thing.
And Sheldorid Less shell. I don't think there was much Sheldred in Standard. Another card that's very good in Elder.
Yeah, yeah. What's the last huge dragon that got played?
Huge
I
dragon?
only, yeah,
Like, define
mm,
huge.
like more than six.
Like the double dragon.
Bogarden Hellkite?
The Garden
Double,
Hellkite.
yeah.
I don't
Broodmage
think.
Dragon in Standard?
Yeah, Brood. I don't think Udvara Hellkite got played, even though I love that card.
No.
Too slow.
Well, yeah, Bogarden Hellkite was very good because it existed in a format with Urzatron.
Oh.
And Dragonstorm.
Yeah, and Ooh, what if I just put 4 copies of this guy into play right now? Like, let me pull up the Bogarden Hellkite. Yeah, here he is. You know, and so you got the Bogarden Hellkite, and then you just put 4 copies of that card into play, and
Yeah. The
if
Garden
your
Hellkite.
opponent didn't die to 20 damage from Bogarden Hellkite, you had 4 dragons.
Yeah, you had another 20 damage and dragons.
Yeah. Niv Mizzet.
I had the Nibby.
Oh yeah, he's probably the honest surprise. I didn't think he would be good enough.
No,
but,
same here. I really didn't think he would be doing enough to be constructed playable, and I don't think he is any more due to the existence of Aetherling.
Yeah, Aetherling is just
Sadly.
like a better control finisher.
But as far as like a control finisher went, Niv Mizzet did a really good job of being one.
Mm.
Drawing cards, killing things.
Also, you made me see Ashen Rider there for a minute. I don't think it's like from what I saw about Pro Tours, like all the top 8s for Devotion monocolors.
Well, there were 2 or I think it was like 3 people playing. Maybe it was 2. Mono Blue Devotion. There was Mono Black Devotion, and then there was a Mono Red. Like it wasn't like Devotion, but it played basically just Mono Red.
Yeah, I just played. There's always the mono red deck.
And then there's a like green red like ramp style deck that played like 4 Arbor Colossus and
oh yeah, Arbor Colossus.
big old like just using Nykthos to try to pump out huge monstrous creatures.
Yeah, they all played Nykthos. I'm pretty sure every one of them.
Nykthos is a very good land.
It's the land that makes
Nykthos-
infinite mana.
Nykthos is a little better in the green decks thanks to Voyaging Satyr.
I'll just make 12 mana, untap this land, make 12 mana, play second Nykthos, sack first one, make another 12 mana,
Yeah, like freaking
fireball, kill you.
Ashen Rider makes me want to think up some kind of reanimator deck, especially in this with Rescue from the Underworld around with it.
Oh man, there are 3 games, 3 matches finished, and the 4th one is still in game 2, with win 1 taking 17 minutes. So
It's the
Dog.
Scuttlebutt's putting up the fight.
yeah, Scuttlebutt trying to finish it. Voyaging Satyr.
They're all called stupid names like that. Red deck wins. That doesn't tell me what your deck does.
Red deck wins is a specific type of deck that that deck used to be titled Sly most of the time. And it's basically a red deck that curves out at 3 top and plays a very high creature count.
So it's like Zoo or whatever.
Well, like 20 to 24 creatures, and then uses its burn to kind of clear a path for those creatures, is the idea.
There is some pretty good burn in Standard right now.
I mean, there's some. Not a lot.
Not much outside of like 2, but maybe that's just my love for Magma Jet coming out.
I mean, I think the red deck that made top 8 at the Pro Tour played Shock.
All right, Shock.
I think
Plain old Shock.
I can't confirm that, but I certainly think it did. Ah.
Yep. And here comes the silence. Just gotta wait another 17 minutes.
It'll be just fine.
Yeah.
It couldn't really be 17 minutes, could it?
Technically, we're at 31.
No.
It could, if you want to get exact on it, it could be upwards of 20.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yes, back in the days where, like, Pillage or Molten Rain existed.
Good old pillage. I know people hate that deck because I played it.
I mean, you just play your 1-drop, you play your 2-drop, and then you blow up lands for 4 turns.
Yep.
Or you could just do Magnivore, where you start blowing up the lands on turn 2. With Boomerang on 2, and then follow up with every Stone Rain possible.
Yeah, that's what it really was, is that you had bounce and then...
Yeah, that was a standard deck back during first Ravnica that just sat there, like, for the first 6 turns of the game, blowing up lands, and then playing Wildfire to blow up some more lands.
It kind of pains me a little to know new players will never get to experience that.
What,
With their
losing all their
Nope.
lands?
Yeah, never being able to play anything because all their lands are gone. What? You disapprove how I play the game of Magic? You probably should.
Oh, I'm just sitting here thinking of getting plowed under, and that's worse.
No way. The best one of those was the Magnivore deck. That was like turn to eye to nowhere.
Yeah, eye to
your
nowhere.
land.
Well, not even, it would be like turn 2, Eye to Nowhere your land. Turn 3, Stone Rain your land. Turn 4, Annex, steal your land. And you're like, hold on, what? Or like Dream Leash.
Ooh, the Dream Leash.
Scuttlebutt pulled out the game too.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Hooray! Hooray! Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!
Onwards.
Kind of hope we fight Citizenship. It's like sounds like a cookie mascot mixed with Citizen Kane.
I want to crush whoever it is that we're fighting, and I don't care who it is.
I would like to be Gruul. Yeah.
The Cruel.
Scuttlebutt.
Undersaw has it right.
I have a minute. I'm pulling up Scuttlemutt.
Oh yeah, the Scuttlebutt.
I even own cards from in here. Scuttlemutt. That's uncommons.
Doesn't Scuttlebutt make Opaline Unicorn look kind of
Yeah.
bad?
Scuttlemutt.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, yeah, he does. For one, he's a gray ogre. For two, he has a second ability that was actually sort of relevant in the set he was in.
Super
In this-
relevant.
In this
Like,
set,
I
it would
loved
do
it.
almost nothing. I guess you could use it to play your fake Death Mark.
Like, this was the things it turned on or off, were like Runes of the Deus.
Yeah. Fisticuffs.
Anyway, back to...
Although his first effect was sadly not.
Oh,
He
his
was
first effect was fine.
He was ramp, but he was fixing in a set that had perfect mana forever.
I mean, the ramp was really more relevant.
Yeah.
Also, artifact creature, and honestly, his second ability was quite useful.
Oh yeah, I'm not debating that. There's
Not
lots of
not
stuff.
only for turning on your auras, but turning off theirs.
All right.
Yeah.
Citizenship.
Ooh, I got my wish.
Oh, hey. I see 3 land. A 3-drop?
Now let's see my wish. Yeah.
Hammer!
Let's crush.
I mean, with no other cards in this hand, I'm thinking hammer into Courser attacking on the same turn anyway.
Yep.
Yep.
Just as a generic plan. Like if we somehow draw 3 or 4 blank pieces of cardboard.
We drew Forest to make Nylea's Disciple no longer a blank piece of cardboard.
Oh. Also is a land, notably.
Ooh. Arena Athlete out of our opponent.
Oh.
That's good. We weren't blocking anyway.
That's fair.
A simple human.
Yep.
They didn't want to make a new creature type for sportsman.
Sporty human.
All right. Cavalry Pegasus says we're doubly not blocking it.
Oh.
So let's go ahead and drop the hammer. I like saying that.
I am about to drop the hammer.
I'm dropping the hammer. Okay, the hammer has been dropped.
This is pretty good. We'll have Nylea's Disciple to gain back some of this early life loss. And
No,
also attack as a 3/3.
He's missing land drop. He missed his 3rd land drop, and he's using Dragon Mantle on Cavalry Pegasus, telling me like he's in a bind, which means like our aggressive turns coming up here are going to be very good. Always yield to that. Oh my god. Oh man, this Cavalry Pegasus could be really bad for him if the bow makes an appearance.
Ha! Oh hey, and we have mountains to pump it with Dragon Mantle.
Yep. So
Also,
In case we have to port his thing, which I really hope doesn't need to happen, but you know, whatever.
Portent is pretty good against the heroic deck, though.
like right now I can play. I'm trying to think if it's Nylea's Disciple or not here.
Well, what you could do is Nylea's Disciple now, Nessian Asp next turn, and then turn after that, Courser plus Hammer activation.
That was why I was thinking Nylea's Disciple this turn. Yeah.
You're giving up a single life gain from it. That's acceptable.
For a more effective 2 turns down the road.
Yeah.
Haste! Haste!
Haste.
It's here!
Yeah, it's almost like he had lifelink for this turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. We're gonna take damage. It's fine.
Oh, please pump the Pegasus.
Nope, he's playing a Laguna
okay.
Band Elder to gain 3. Okay. Nessian Asp, I choose you.
Oh, he missed a land again?
Yes.
Snakes.
Counting his plays here. Because I'm taking 6 and going to 8. What's his playback? Priest of... What? Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, that thing. That can...
Oh no, the hammer!
That can't blow it up yet.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
Thing
So if
is, if you don't have blocks, he can hit you for lethal.
I'm thinking like something like Nessian Asp needs to stay back this turn.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Maybe more, but...
Well, the Disciple can't block anything. But the bad thing about the Asp is the Arena Athlete is in play.
Well, I'm assuming his hand has some sort of trick. Because he's presenting lethal. I think my play here is Nessian Coursar, swing with Nylea's Disciple, Nessie and Coursard at 7, leave back Nessie and Asp, and then have a hammer activation in case of fire.
Yeah, that sounds good. 3/3s out of nowhere.
And that also means that we're presenting a lethal threat back at him.
Yeah, that's probably more important.
Who
We have
blanks
to
first?
be able to keep him keep the pressure on, crush the pain away.
The arena athlete could prove an issue. Leon and Snarecaster to tap. Okay. So that's fine.
All right, that means time to go golfing.
Yep, not quite yet, but we're gonna be going there. Have a stop on the right time, so because importantly enough, Laguna Band Elder. Also importantly enough, he doesn't actually have lethal on the swing because he didn't leave up.
Yeah.
Red.
Ha.
So that's real.
So he's trying to leave up God's Willing like really hard.
Looks like it. Can't block those guys, so yeah. Doing math on what lethal looks like for us.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of. Steal his priest, maybe?
No. Steal the Cavalry Pegasus. That way, if he has God's Willing, Dragon Mantle falls off.
That's ooh. Is that enough damage? If
Yeah, I don't think that kills him though.
well, we have Dragon Mantle,
Oh right, we can
Is it-
dragon breathe.
enchanted creature gains. Yeah, so we can. Okay. Sitting here. All right.
Yeah,
so
so I mean, it doesn't pull a blocker out of the way if we do that.
Yeah, that's it.
but
so
do we
do we-
need it
That's
to?
kind of-
Like,
Let's find out.
let me quick math. Right.
Hold on. He's got to have God's Willing in his hand. Is what I'm gonna get.
Right.
It's
Do I
like-
want to? I could just try to grab like Laguna Band Elder and like fish for the Gods Willing.
And if he doesn't have it, he just loses, right?
Right. Like just straight fish for it.
Okay.
oh.
That
Actually, yeah. Logical is, I think, right. Is Nylea's Emissary Bestow lethal? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trample, block, dead. Block. There is a way he could go to 1. He doesn't have lethal back at us on that.
Yeah. And worst comes to worst, we still have a 3/3 with trample.
His way out is block with Laguna Band and Priest of Iorius. Okay. So, well, this still loses to God's Willing is the problem. Which doesn't fix the issue. Ugh. I don't think we can play around God's Willing without dying.
right. But if he
True.
has to choose red, then he doesn't get to choose green.
So, important is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, Porton is a bit safer. So do we grab the Pegasus? And
No, that's too fancy.
that's-
We picked the Laguna Band Elder.
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
is
because-
block her out of the way.
Yeah, because say he has... I'm doing the math here on Nylea's Emissary Bestow. If he has not... if he has God's Willing... Yeah, ignore it. Okay. Ignore God's Willing even existing. So leave up both color tricks, Portent of Betrayal. If he has God's Willing, cool, whatever. If he doesn't, cool, we win.
Let's find out.
Okay, God's Willing, cool.
So here's to hoping he doesn't have a trick in which to target Arena Athlete with.
Basically. So my thought... Oh, okay. Is there any amount of attackers that makes sense?
Definitely not the Asp. I'm not sure even if the Golem ships in or not.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying... Kratok, that's why I didn't bestow. Because he actually can ignore lethal damage if he had. So I'm...
Yeah, I'm not taking any attacks either.
Yeah, whatever. Unless I'm, like, really bad on my math, I didn't think he could... I mean, if I did screw up really hard, I screwed up really hard and we lose, so...
Well, there was hardly any playing around that. Like, what else were we going to do? Suit up and not attack? And then ask him the question the turn after? But then he would still have the God's Willing.
Yeah, maybe it was
I
bestow,
was gonna say,
attack all out.
I'm looking at it
Now that
now,
I'm
and I
looking
think it
at
was
it.
bestow, attack all out. He did something that wasn't,
And he blow up the hammer? Oh.
No, he did something that wasn't, correct, so...
Oh, he...
Oh,
He did-
that's
he did-
good.
Cool.
Okay,
Oh, goodness. Seven. So you do have enough mana for 2 more 3/3s. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
I'm counting something now. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
If he attacks with Heliod's Emissary, he just wins, right?
Yes.
Mm.
So I have to kill on this turn. I'm just doing math on the bestow versus playing it and golfing.
Hmm.
We can only make one Golem, right?
If I bestow and swing
Yeah.
all out, he leaves Cavalry, Pegasus, and... Yeah, I think I threw that game by not bestowing and attacking with Nessie Asp because I couldn't freaking do math. Whew. One, two, three, four, five. 5 toughness in front of Nessie and Asp. Block, block. Take 2, take 3. Go to 2. Swing back for lethal. Okay, that's not correct. What if I play out a creature and swing all out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What if I bestow on not Nessie and Asp and leave Nessie and Asp back to block?
The Golem, because he couldn't God's Willing that? If he tapped out anyways.
Stepped out anyways. That's not even a...
Yeah.
Well, you would have to get him to block with Heliod's Emissary.
Right, and so is that something that can happen? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ugh, I think I threw it. That was terrible of me. Holy crap. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, I think Corrupted Devil's got it right. Or Corrupt a Devil. I will not say Corrupted Evil.
You just did.
I did not. So do you want to just let him show us more stuff, or try the good fight? Give him the opportunity to fail.
Yeah, basically, that's. I'm just trying to figure out how much I have to attack with to give him the opportunity to fail. Block on the ground, block in the air, dead in the air. So it has to be. Give him the opportunity to screw up.
Nope, in we go.
Yep. Yeah. In my quest to play around God's willing, I chose the worst possible way to play around God's willing.
Yeah,
That was dreadfully bad of me.
I have to chip into that one. I mean, I put him on it, and I was right, but I didn't go far enough to realize what that means. Oh my goodness!
Give him the opportunity to fail.
Sna?
Oh, is this really happening?
Could be.
Sna!
I don't know.
God, I'm like holding my breath here.
All he needs to do is block Nessie Nest with any creature. You know what he's thinking? Is my card in hand Titan Strength?
Oh man!
And it's not, so I'm going to... He's going to 1, and then he's going to live and kill me. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, that was me... That was me screwing up really hard, so... Go me.
It was a play mistake they happened.
Yeah. Nothing really comes in here.
Yeah, I don't think he has enough flying for shredding winds to really do it. He doesn't have any green creatures for
He does
Hunter.
he has a
one
fair amount
toughness,
of toughness
guys.
creatures.
He doesn't want... I'm
But he
honestly...
also has-
Spark Jolt might be real here.
Yeah, what
Oh,
comes
yeah.
out for it?
Something expensive.
Fox?
Fox or Nemesis of Mortals, even though Nemesis of Mortals is pretty okay against the guy full of weenies.
Yeah, I
kinda
kind of
like
want it
the
to be
Fox-
something expensive if I'm bringing in Spark Jolt.
I kind of like the Fox better than Nemesis, though, because he is good at all speeds.
Yeah. Spark Jolt. That was a loss. That was absolutely a loss. Yes, I would like to play first, and I would like to keep this hand.
We narrowly snatched defeat from the jaws of victory.
Yeah.
I like this hand. It has that same turn 3 Stone Shock plan.
Not like our opponent is going to be able to interact with that necessarily. Just, you know. He's going to try and kill us.
Oh, Bow of
we're on the
Natalia,
play.
too.
Ooh. Do we do that on turn 3 instead?
With him having no play on 2, I want the aggressive start.
The start where we keep attacking him with Satyr Hedonist and play the... Okay, no, I grant you, I grant you.
I'm going to attack him for 2 with it, because...
Well, you know, that's a value.
Also,
Use
yes, Medi,
a shock.
yes, Medi, but we have shooting and we have golf.
See, I wasn't able to make it with my single God equips. So perhaps...
You need 2. We can't turn 3 Volpine, sadly.
If only.
We're not that
Tur-
good.
Satyr
Turns-
permanent Satyr Hedonist.
That'd be like Code the Laguna Band is just a...
Anyway, I'm going to swing in with Stone Shock Giant and play Borderland Minotaur.
That sounds great.
How about we just gruel the hell out of our opponent here?
Gruel!
God, I never thought I'd see Satyr Hedonist play the like ramp spell.
Hey, my
it?
Satyr Hedonist it hits you for 2 and then is Seething Song.
I hear that's pretty good.
I want a land draw and I want a forest on my land draw.
Yeah, no kidding.
So you can, yeah, do the thing that I'm thinking of.
Arena Athlete, okay.
Piker.
Cavalry Pegasus, even more okay.
Yeah.
And it's a forest. Awesome.
Oh
Let's-
man.
So playing the bow pre-combat.
Yeah. If he doesn't eke out the 1/1, then he gets to have his Pegasus die. Yeah, I like that.
Crush him.
Okay, so he's taken the trade on Arena Athlete and Laguna Ban Elder for Stone Shock Giant.
So we kill his Pegasus then?
Yeah.
Deprive him of a board?
I don't think I target it now, but yeah.
Oh, he's tapped out.
I don't want him to save it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm basically thinking,
Well, yeah.
like, what if he Dragon Mantles down one of those better flyers? Then we steal it. Okay, fine, let's do it.
Yeah, it's
Get your board out of here. I don't want to see it ever.
He's not going to cast a spell targeting his Cavalry Pegasus with your active bow on the board.
No, I mean Wingsteed Rider plus a
Oh.
targeting while I don't have it on the board.
Oh.
is it
Heliod's Emissary. Okay, fine.
It's a cool guy. We can grow
That's-
over him.
Yep.
one of the better emissaries?
Oh, we can definitely grow over him.
I'm not going to pump. No, I'm fine not pumping. Okay, so let's go ahead and get huge.
Huge! Make my fox grow. Feed it some Hydra and serpents.
Wait, he didn't even block?
No, he just took it.
Whoa.
We got it. Okay, so that's how we play Gruul. God,
Oh, man.
I feel a lot better now that game happened.
The audacity of huge. Oh no.
Huge.
It's like,
shit.
I will suit up my tiny man. Do big. I will play nothing but huge men. Crush.
Okay, so
Let's do that again.
Here's what our 7 looks like.
That's a
I say
3-lander.
keep.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, that's
I like it. I like the ability to lightning strike his first problematic guy.
basically that. Priest of Iori, sure, buddy. I guess my weaponry looks dumb against that.
1 mana, 1/1. No, this guy never gets more than 3 lands.
Well, he also doesn't need more than 3 lands.
Well, he needs it for Priest of Iroa.
Oh, well.
There's Cavalry Pegasus.
Ugh.
Got the Lightning Strike. I'm going to deprive him of this Dragon Mantle, actually.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
That sounds excellent. My God.
You not get the cantrip.
I don't know if he doesn't have the 3rd land, but... Okay, no 3rd land. Cool.
How does a guy with... I don't know what I was going to say. Play a piker.
Hooray, a creature!
Right, Mighty Dictron, if he did, God's willing there, he still doesn't get the Dragon Mantle, so...
Alright,
Yeah.
red. That's
Pro red.
what I was...
Also-
Hey! A 4-drop.
Whoop. Dipped his toe in, didn't want to rep a trick.
Oh, that's a good 4-drop.
Yeah, I mean, I can't hit... it's players only, but I kind of want it in play.
Yeah, pre-combat.
Yeah, he also has
extra
4
hit.
power.
Yeah. Let's pre-combat?
Yeah, just so he doesn't. You get the same damage either way if he just takes the block, or you can offer him the block after you. Have a
I'm going to
fortitude.
offer him the block after.
Considering we have our choice of Nessie and Asper Stone Shock Giant after that, yeah.
Stone Shock Giant being the only reason you would keep that in your hand.
So
For any
he
reason.
is God's willing to save his priest. So we burned a trick for our
You know what?
Tiger,
Our
and we got a
backwards-
damage.
Holy crap, that is the worst use of God's Willing.
He's
That
scrying
is-
for land, I think.
That's the best use of Satyr Rambler I've ever seen.
It definitely is.
He kept the card on top.
Alright, so he's got his...
Fourth land, probably plains.
That's fourth land. He's got
Is he
planes
terrified?
into Heliod's
Oh,
Emissary,
no,
I guess.
it was... Okay, yeah. So plains in a Lagona Band Elder.
He's like terrified of god weaponry. I don't know. He just wanted to scry, probably.
I'm going to punch in and see if he offers trade for Lagona Band, because I'm perfectly willing to 1-for-1 on his team right now.
We even have. We could save our god equipment with the Spark Jolt.
Hey, Nessie and Asp, how you doing? So, fifth land for him.
Yeah, I'm not gonna run out of huge guys, by the way.
Yeah, we. Hugeness.
Yeah, like, this is the rest of the game.
Oh man.
God.
Next snap. Okay. Saw that coming.
We don't have any card that
You
can
can't
play
snap
that.
them all!
Yeah. So stone. If we draw a land, do we Goliath and then put the point on a Goliath?
That could be, depending on his play. Portent of Betrayal.
Yeah.
Sure, buddy. I'll take 6 for this.
That's way too early to Portent.
That is wow.
I'll take 6, buddy. He wants the scry. Let me pull up chat log. Bottom of deck.
We get to trade R6 for his 5. Sure.
My draw is pretty great.
Oh man.
Just gonna throw that out there.
You are shock!
Ah, I love being Gruul.
We are so gruel!
It's all worm. Your deck is all worms. It's the Stone Shock Giant, who's the 5-mana 5/4. Volpine Goliath, who's the 6-mana 6/5. It's just
Yeah.
It's slightly improved Yavimaya Worm.
ride the worm.
Yep, that's the
Word.
conception. He could not deal with the shock.
Worms, oh my god, worms. Ah, man.
Hooray! Okay, that restores justice.
Yeah.
That was supposed to happen with all this.
Didn't you say once upon a time that you thought your favorite color combination was black-white?
Yes. I did. I did for a long time, but I feel very gruel almost all the time.
I do too.
I think I am green-black in constructed. Often I'm green-black in draft. Just how that works out.
Often, you say.
I do. Well, look, it's like every single time. Okay, I guess the green-black cards are coming to me.
Yeah, like, and here it is.
Freaka's
this?
Mender is a compelling reason to be
Yeah.
green-black.
Yeah, that, but yeah, like, as a constructed player, like, white, black, Orzhov stuff was where I started playing, like, when I started playing, like, super constructive Magic and Ravnica, but I end up being gruel a lot of the time drafting, so... Oh man, that's scary. Riggers here finished his quicker.
Well, you see...
we had a third game.
We had a third game, so he only had
We had
two
a-
against
Well,
Scuttlebutt.
yeah.
We had the third game, and he has, like, piles of Steamflogger bosses.
Yeah. Look, I'm just happy that after throwing away game 1, like 2 and 3 are just like the deck's like look, You made
Well,
a
you know what it
mistake.
was? It was the 80 card deck. We had to pay it forward.
Yeah, we got to hand off the round 1, the game 1, and just play on 2 and 3.
It's like, yeah, I got to beat up the man with the 80 card deck. You get to witness me make a very small calculation error that loses me the game.
A small and invisible one. Like, if he had known for certain that you had messed that up, that would be something else. But as it stood, he had to sit and wait for several minutes on how to block if you had a Titan strength.
Yeah, basically. Riggers has started a chat. Let me pull up his chat.
Oh man, this hand.
Uh,
If that had one more land, I would consider keeping it.
ship
This has
it.
got to be a mulligan, sadly.
Again.
Yeah, mullet.
Oh,
It's exactly the kind of thing that you would convince me to mulligan, and I'm going to convince you of the same thing.
okay. So how about this 6 then?
Does 5 look better?
Because we do have the red from off of Opaline Unicorn.
We do.
It's sort of slow, and what you're accelerating into...
Right, but what does 5 give us that would be...
Yeah, I don't
Five-
think 5 looks better than this. Let's keep it. Let's
Yeah,
draw
5 is-
into our beefy men.
If 5 is a 2-lander with Nemesis of Mortals and Snake.
Nah, it's got to be... Look, the perfect 5 is Forest, Forest, Mountain, Satyr, and, like... Fantasy and Asp. 5 could look better. It is
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
possible.
5 could just be like this, that Asper Stone Shock Giant plan, which, sure,
Hell,
is great.
Uh-oh.
Heck, 4 cards could be like 3 lands and a piece of god equipment to use it, and that would still be pretty good. Oh no.
Oh, no.
What's happening?
Oh.
It's here. Okay.
Although the fastest we could do this would be turn 4.
Yeah, because I would have to draw the red and then the big dude to go with it.
Yeah.
Whatever, I'm getting free damage in and then playing my unicorn.
Although I think I found the man who picked up,
Who got the profit.
He's got
Got
the
the
Prophet,
prof-
he's got the Horizon Chimera, he probably has endless numbers of Agent of Fates.
Agent of Horizon.
This is
Or,
more
right,
likely a
of
dude I
Horizons.
bring in the wins against. He's not doing anything on 3.
Well, let's punish him for that.
Ooh, Burndish Heart.
Okay, do we play that to get out of this weird mana situation, or do we play Borderline Minotaur for the pressure? We can't play Borderline Minotaur. What am I thinking?
Minotaur Skullcleaver is more...
I kind of like the Skull Cleaver. We're more or less guaranteed to have him get in.
I like that.
True.
And even if we Burnished Heart, that doesn't give us multiple plays next turn because we have to spend next turn activating it.
True.
Whereas if we draw a land, we have multiple plays.
Right, Satyr Rambler plus Burndish Heart.
Yes,
At least we're
giving up
being
the
cruel.
damage from the Opaline Unicorn.
Oh no.
Oh no, our 3-mana Squire.
Ugh, 3-mana Squire was what I played in Zendikar. I was so mad.
What 3-mana Squire was that?
That
I'm
was
not familiar.
it was a-
Giant
it was-
Scorpion's got a 3rd point in toughness. Come on.
No.
Wait.
It was bad. It's like a white ghost thing
Oh!
that was like a flying 1/2 that could prevent a damage.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know what
that
you're
is
God,
talking
it
bad.
was
about.
so bad.
Because if you were talking about Giant Scorpion, I was about to get mad. I love that guy.
No. Giant Scorpion was the best.
I love him.
He could kill anything.
He can block bikers for days.
He could walk and live.
Right now, the reason Mighty Dictron I didn't like sack the Hedonist to immediately do Burndish Heart was honestly that with our opponent not making a play 1 through 3, I want pressure right now.
Yeah, our opponent is on 12 with no board presence.
And if he passes here, the only flash plays he can make are 2.
He could
toughness cards.
Yeah, he could play the Horizon Chimera, which
Okay, Thassa's Emissary.
okay, the crab is reasonable.
Such and such hippocamp. Oh, that's what he played. Okay.
Okay.
Being a little behind.
Yeah. Like I can Nylea's Disciple
Gain 3
and have a 3/3 on the board.
and have a 3/3.
I could also play Burndish Heart. I could.
Playing Burnished Heart is quote unquote safer because it gets us out of this 3 land situation. But having a 3/3 is also pretty good.
I kind of like Nylea's Disciple here.
Yeah, just getting a 3/3 onto this board.
Yeah, and it's going to leave him at home.
Yeah, leave the
Hopefully.
crab.
Well, if it doesn't leave him at home, then we know for a fact he's got something.
If he doesn't leave him at home, it means we double block with the Disciple and the Skull Cleaver. The Skull Cleaver has done his job. If he eats a trick for us, that would be just fine.
So you're expecting the counter trick would be Feral Invocation
Or
Savage
Savage
Surge.
Surge.
Okay, no,
So-
I got you.
In that instance, I actually think I throw the freaking team in front of him. Specifically.
Sorry, your man is too powerful. Let's do this.
Whoa, crabs!
No! Or wait, no, it's all of our team loves crab. They can't help
Get him!
themselves.
Feed!
Bring forth the butter!
We eat! Okay, well that shit didn't happen. so
Nothing
it's-
happened, actually. He passed.
Meat and crab.
Destroy crab. Okay. I can swing with Nylea's Disciple and see what he does.
Oh, eke out a trick.
Basically, because I can play Borderland Minotaur as well.
That makes me feel good about that.
Like, it might eke out something like a pump spell, but I think I'm fine with that.
I think I'm fine with that too.
I also don't think he has a pump spell because he would have attacked.
Traded his crab for creatures, and I guess that's alright.
Yeah, that one crab is holding way too many guys back. We need to start crushing him again.
Right, this is gruel.
We be gruel. And if he doesn't block, world's our oyster.
Yeah, logical, that's the trick I'm thinking. Or he just takes damage.
So do you play the Borderland, or do you throw down the Rambler and the Burnished Heart?
I'm throwing down I'm throwing down the Borderland.
Fine play.
Because if Nylea's Disciple kept Thassa's Emissary at home last turn, it might keep it home as well next turn.
This guy is getting pretty skinny on life. Again, he also has Grip Tide, so I don't know how to evaluate this. Or he doesn't have Grip Tide, but he will eventually have Grip Tide.
Okay. So he's probably gonna flash a Horizon Chimera in end step?
Cool.
No, he grip tided the guy I just played.
Acceptable.
Okay.
Well, we know what we're drawing.
In a perfect world, he bestows on Thassa's Emissary and doesn't count how much damage we have back or something like that.
Wait, he puts it like a Thassa's Emissary on his Thassa's?
Ah, the double crab.
The very rarely seen double crab.
Ah, the 6/6 double Ophidian.
Oh. Look, double crab is real.
Oh man, crab with aqueous form was real as hell too.
Crab to hyper crab.
Wait, I don't. We don't have lethal back though.
No, we have one away from lethal back. That's the actual problem.
That's scary.
Yeah,
I would still take the hit because we would go to 1, and what's a board wipe in his color look like?
I don't know. He goes to 1. Oh wait, Spark Control isn't in the deck because it's bad. He goes to 1 and we draw.
Well,
Lightning Strike.
Omen speaking.
Oh wait, no, we're not because we're drawing.
We're drawing.
Yeah,
what
he's
we're
drawing a bunch of cards, so it would just like draw him into multiple Voyages End or some nonsense.
Also, as someone who has seen Cube 2 Hypercube,
Same.
the name is the only good thing about it.
Correct.
That's a shame. I liked Cube.
Cube
But-
2 is a lot worse than Cube.
That
Cube
doesn't
is-
surprise me, honestly, because a lot of the charm of Cube was how like low budget it was, and
Like,
like
it's like really dumb special effects.
on its
and-
concept. Yeah,
I like Cube is great because of how Canadian it is.
that
just-
as well.
You can just smell the maple syrup wafting off the film.
I'm considering what the double block does to this.
Both your creatures die to Feral Invocation or Savage Surge.
That sucks.
Or you can take 3 when you're at 23.
And let him draw.
True. Listen, how much do you hate this Scroll Thief?
Gotta kill crabs. Always be killing crabs. I'm gonna do it. Show me the trick, boss!
Hopefully it's
Show me the trick!
hopefully it's not the permanent one.
Just crush me. You gotta have it.
Then again, if he doesn't have the trick, both of these creatures are kind of irrelevant at this point.
And that's why. Oh, no trick. Cool.
Oh,
Sweet,
so he-
excellent. They finally got their hands on that delicious, delicious crab.
Ah, Nylea's emissary. So he could have bestowed onto the crab.
goodness.
Oh, the trample crab.
I guess Nylea's disciple swings in.
The cat crab. Kitty cat crab.
Kitten shark.
Cat shark. Surprised that wasn't a simic creature. The cat shark?
Cat shark.
Cat shark.
Look, there were a lot of weird simic creatures.
There were, and they're great.
You know.
I can't think of one I really didn't like.
Oh, he
Well-
again took the hit.
Wait.
Ballsy.
Yeah.
Like
Whoa.
I can Burnish Heart Satyr Rambler or Borderland Minotaur. What's more useful here?
Getting 2 creatures out makes Riptide less awful.
well, it also tells him exactly what is in your hand.
Basically, knowing everything in my hand is actually the real cost. Because then he knows, okay, I have everything. I'm gonna go with the Borderland Minotaur. Again,
Yeah.
it's the card he knows, so there's 2 unknowns.
Magic the puzzling. The mystery.
Well, right, once
not
he
there
knows
yet.
my whole hand, instead of playing Magic, for him it becomes Magic the Puzzling, and then...
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know,
Whereas-
Burnish Heart does need to, like, get into play one of these days.
Then again, the game we're playing is Gruul the Grueldening. Our opponent is at
Crush
6.
with
We
large-
control creatures.
We are at 23. Crush.
Like, I do not care if you know what is in my hand. I control 4/3.
At this point, I'm not blocking any attacks he makes because they don't draw him cards. Very important.
So he's thinking to himself, all right, I aqueous form my Omen Speaker, and then...
I certainly hope those are the plays he makes.
His play is Voyage's End, his Omen Speaker, to play Omen Speaker.
Oh, man. Yo, in an IRL game of Theros that I was playing, I got a guy to Voyage's End his own Battle-Wise Hoplite. I'm like, yeah.
Interesting.
Was it you or Jins who was around when I grip-tided my own Grey Merchant?
Oh,
that was play though.
That's totally reasonable and vile, by the way.
Yeah. My lord. Okay, so our opponent's in the thinking mode.
Or do I play my strong-hearted champion, or whatever that guy, the staunch-hearted warrior? That's his name?
Staunch-hearted warrior.
Staunch-hearted warrior, then aqueous form to make a bull scrying guy next turn.
Yeah.
Leave everybody back. Or do I
actually-
play my Horizon Scholar?
Look, I have like 20 different... He has 4 cards in hand. Man.
Or do I just play Voyaging Satyr Horizon Chimera?
Like, man, I could
Yeah.
really play... I could play out Thassa's Bounty, you know? That'd be good here.
Actually, the real card he wants to play but doesn't have is Sea God's Revenge.
Yeah, that would probably be... That would
Pretty
be
sure
very
that would've
powerful.
really just happened by now.
Yeah, it would have
Yeah.
untap Sea God's Revenge, attack for 4. I think that's the closest. I don't know what he's got in his
I
hand.
have
now, so
no idea what he has.
Me neither.
Like...
Yeah, we assume this guy got profit.
Yeah, I assume he's got the profit. Also, unsure about the running it back thing. Maybe. I'll have to check.
Yeah, it's
Well, it's not that it's... I mean, I'm always willing to do one of these late, but there's other things I might need to take care of, so...
of course.
Has he
Well,
missed
as
a
far
land
as-
drop? He has
far
not
as
made a
his-
land drop this turn.
As far as his deck, he probably has Nimbus Naiad. We basically know he has another Griptide. Let's see, Voyage's End.
He could have the Leaf Crown Dryad from... Oh, movement!
Oop, what's this?
Nope. Leaf Crown Dryad bestow? No, maybe. Curse of the Swine! No wonder he took so long.
The pigs.
Swine all the way. Okay.
That didn't do. That upgraded our Squire.
So, here's the game plan. It's not Crush, because Crush is kind of useless here.
Yeah, loses a pig, gets him down to 4,
And then next turn...
and you still have a lethal amount of pigs.
Right. So, I think it's just play out my hand now.
Yeah. Then we can start crushing.
Right.
Army of 2/2s.
What if we just play infinite guys with 2 power?
Right, Piker and 2/2s. Yeah. A Piker in a 2/2. That's an uncard somewhere.
Oh my god, don't even... Medibot, no. That universe can't exist. Where you just see God revenge the 3 pigs.
Nah. That is a really expensive kind of wrath.
I would do it.
I would do it too, because I would have... What options?
That's him passing with no creatures. And I have Portent of Betrayal.
Ha!
Let's crush this man.
How about I crush... I'm going to crush your head.
Yes! I would rather crush your head.
You get to go on bottom. Hey, I removed a blocker, created an attack. Okay, let's try the right-click attack with all creatures. It worked!
It worked?
It sometimes works, sometimes it doesn't.
In those crucial instances where
Yeah,
it
sometimes
does
it
not
doesn't.
work. That is terrifying.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, I rather need to kill my opponent now.
He didn't let your guys turn sideways.
No, they moved forward, and then...
The advance of the pigs was enough.
Yeah,
They were
the
too
March
cute.
of the Pigs.
I love
Yes,
this.
the swine!
I could Hunt the Hunter here. I could Shredding Winds.
Hunt the Hunter seems really safe. We didn't actually see any flying, but he undoubtedly has it.
Yeah, he probably has Nimbus Naiad.
Like
The thing is, what would Hunt the Hunter? I think is rather safe to put in, but what comes out for shredding winds?
well, I think Hunt the Hunter first. Like, what comes out for that?
Satyr
I
Rambler.
would say Satyr Rambler, perhaps.
He's not doing the same work Satyr Hedonist is.
I think I'm okay with that. I like Hunt the Hunter here because of being able to just kill. I know he only had like one green creature there, but I have to assume he has more.
Plus, we can kill it. Also, that's a way to kill
Profit.
that prophet that we passed him.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna go with that and leave Shredding Winds off to the side. Like
I'm not.
loading on bow, like leaning
Also,
on bow.
when you defeat him with Hunt the Hunter, he will be defeated as a player. I am done with the game of Magic. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, so looking at my opener,
I'm
we
about to
got
look at it.
lands to play Hammer
Um,
and no other cards in the hand.
but
That's a good 4.
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's a good 4.
It's a very strong 4.
All future lands are actually on forever.
Yeah.
I can't think of a draw we have that is bad.
Vulpine Goliath would be
Yeah, like
not
it's-
great. You know, like,
Hey, Lightning
So-
Strike. That's a good draw.
whoa, cool. You can kill whatever blue creature is. I don't know.
Kills the hell out of a Nimbus Naiad.
Kill basically anything.
Hey, there's a 4. Okay, now this hand's on now.
Okay, great. Also, notably, can deal 3 damage to a creature or player.
Oh, you think Lightning Strike is going to go to the dome?
Probably not, but I've played those kinds of games before.
Okay, fair enough. Oh my god, this hand got great.
Nylea's Emissary out of him. I'm going to go ahead and just... Do I care to shock that? Or just start running in?
You could offer the trade.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, let's do it.
And if he doesn't accept the trade, then you shock it next turn.
Or I stone shock it next turn.
Oh yeah, the stones.
I am shock. Nimbus Naiad, your guy. Sealock Monster. Okay. Oh God, we defeat it. We have.
Yes!
Oh yes!
Hammer beat Sealock Monster.
It
That
is-
leaves us with the problem of how to attack into it. But
I think I could I think Stone Shock Giants.
I think running Stone Shock Giant into it is okay, considering that makes Nemesis of Mortals cheaper.
Just do it.
Yeah, because that makes Nemesis of Mortals into a 4 mana 4/5/5 4/5 mana.
What words just
you
came
said
out
a
of your
lot
mouth?
of you said a lot of words.
I stumbled on words, so I stumbled even more on purpose.
Okay, so he took the trade because Hammer beats Sealock Monster.
So now we have a 4 mana 5/5 in our hand,
Not that.
or
good.
5 mana 5/5.
Not that.
Oh, it's in your graveyard, not everyone's graveyard.
Yeah.
I always keep thinking it's everyone's graveyard and that it's sick nasty for days, but that's Night Howler,
Right.
right?
Yeah, Night Howler,
Night
is
Howler
bonkers.
all
Oh no!
ordeal, whatever. We're Gruul. We just ignore it.
Gruul.
Look,
We're just going to crush him with damage.
Hasty Nemesis.
There's Nimbus Naiad played straight.
Cool.
I like
There's
Wind
Bow
Drake.
of Nylea.
What plays do we even make?
I think it's Nemesis swing in team.
That's what I was thinking. His appealing as bow is.
Yeah, that can basically happen whenever.
We can bow and lightning strike.
Like, even if Bo ends up just gaining life, that's also perfectly fine.
Well, also, he's on 9 right now.
Yeah.
It is entirely possible that we just kill him next turn between, like, Hammer Activation, Lightning Strike.
Hey,
oh
that
no, Lightning Strike actually going to the dome.
Lightning
no!
Strike to the
lightning strike going to the dome.
No,
Who
I
could have foresaw such a thing?
don't live
Outta
in that
here.
world.
Get out of here. Vaporkin can't block.
He still has grip tied up.
I could just... I think the safest play is Bow, shoot Nimbus Naya down, swing.
That's safe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, laugh at him because, like, here's our bow.
Little
Bo-
fire.
Yeah, shoot it down. Actually, wait.
No waiting. No thinking. Lightning
Right.
strike to the dome right
Lightning
now. You
the
die.
No!
No waiting.
Yeah!
No, it happened!
I went ahead and dual wielded the bow and hammer for pure power.
Did you know burn gives you reach?
That is exactly how I wanted that draft to finish.
That is Gideon's face staring at me, judging.
Oh, it's Gideon now.
It's not Cesar. Oh, zoom in on Gideon and show everyone how disconcerted he looks.
That was my face after the game 2. Just
Look at
the stare.
can't help but laugh at that face.
He's so pissed. not like battle rage pissed, like annoyed.
Annoyed, yeah.
He's like, wait a second. Did you just kill an opponent with lightning strike? What an asshole.
That was
Ah.
that was gruel. That was
Not
only
gruel.
did we win eight packs, we have the Ashiok to the right as additional bounty, and then we've got some weaponry.
You got weaponry. You lived the dream twice. You played both Nessian Asp and Stone Shock Giant on turn 3. You did it.
This draft was
Earth-
basically perfect.
You're the winner. You've won.
All right, I think I'm gonna bring the stream down. It is likely that this will be the only one for tonight, but with a pile of let me go to other product, sealed product, quantity equals stuff I own. With these Theros boosters here, we got more to go. So,
If you have assured future gruelness.
yep.
Hooray!
So thank you everybody for joining. Thank you Gnome and Kaz for joining for that.
No problem.
It was my pleasure.
Always glad to deprive Kaz of the ability to see the game as it goes.
Arrgh.
And thank you everybody in the zoo for joining. Good night.
Good night.